This is for Oglala, Lakota County School District, teachers, parents, staff. And this is a explanation of using the spaced repetition method with index cards to learn Lakota language. So the way the spaced repetition method works, it means that you're going to practice words again and again, but it's going to be spread out over time, and not all words are going to be practiced in the same way. The words that you don't know are going to be practiced more often. Words you kind of know are practiced sometimes, and words you know well are practiced less often. And this is going to help the brain with long-term memory. So how it connects with using the cards, as you make your deck and all the words that you want to know, as you go through it, if you know that word, you're going to practice it less. If you kind of know it, you're going to practice it sometimes. And if you don't know it, you're going to practice it a lot. So, for example, if you want to study the different names of foods in Lakota, you're going to take a bunch of cards and you're going to make a category of food. So on one side of the card, you're going to write the Lakota word wahampi. Wahampi. Then you're going to flip that card over and you're going to write soup, which is the translation of wahampi. So you're going to make that deck a list of words that you want to know, and you're going to go through them. So all of one side is going to be in Lakota, all the other side is going to be in English. So in this example, the card on the left is witka, eggs, and the card that's on the top pile of the deck is ahuyapi, bread. So as you're shuffling through your deck and you have your three piles, you're going to have words that you know instantly. That's going to go in the I know. And those are ones you can set off to the side. You don't have to study those as much. So if you take 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day and do one category, or if there's more that you want to do, just keep these three piles separate. The kind of know, that's the one that takes you about 5 seconds, so that's going to be your pile there. And the ones you have no idea, those are the ones you're going to concentrate. You're going to try to get those moved over into the kind of know pile. So what is natural, what could happen is the pile that you know instantly, maybe there might be some times because you're not studying them that much, that, if you leave them alone for too long, couple months or something, go through that pile. And it's not uncommon that those instant I know words might move over into the kind of know. They should never move into the don't know. It might just take you 5 or 10 seconds more to think of it. But you just want to get them all moved over, shuffled over into that I know pile. So if you want to keep them separated, don't want to put a rubber band around them or anything, you can just get 3 little boxes. And you can label them I know, kind of know, review more. And as you shuffle through that deck, maybe as you're going through it, okay, when you come up on the card wagamushbashni, okay, you know that's watermelon. Doesn't take you any time at all. So you're going to put in the I know it. Then you come up with the card blow, which is potato. So maybe that took you, 5 seconds. You're kind of trying to think of the word. All right, that's going to go in the kind of know, because you did eventually remember the word. But then you might have a little bit tougher word, panchizizi, a carrot. Okay, maybe the pronunciation or the word itself is kind of hard for you. So that's going to go into the review more pile. So the goal is to not practice the I know pile very much or very often. You want to focus on the review more and the kind of know. And the goal is to get the review more, where you had no idea what that word is, kind of moved over into the kind of know. So maybe it takes you 5 seconds, but at least you can recall it. And then get that pile moved over into the I know that word. And then you can put it off to the side and come back every once in a while if you need to, and see if you can still get them all into the I know pile. And then you're going to be doing that with all different categories. So you can have body parts, animals, foods, clothing, weather. And you're going to do the same thing as you go through that deck. The cards you know, put them off into the side to the I know pile. Those are ones you're going to not have to study as much. The kind of knows where it takes you 5-10 seconds to recall it, and then I don't know, like you have no idea what that word is. Those are the ones you want to study more often. And then, like I said, the goal is to get them all over into the I know pile. You can also do this to study verbs. So you can make a card and draw ku on it. On the back of the card, you can write give, which ku means. If you want to write below that, you can specify he or she gives him, her, or it. On the next card, you can write waku. And if you want to, you can put the conjugation in red, wa meaning I. And on the back of the card, you can specify and say I give him, her, or it. Another card, write the conjugation in red, yaku. On the back, put you give, and if you want, you can specify you give him, her, or it. Do that with unkupi, we give, on the back. Yakupi, you all give, on the back. And kupi, they give, on the back. And then you can go through your cards and just practice all your verbs like that too. See which conjugations you have trouble with. The easier ones, just put them off in that pile. You have to study them less. And this can be done with all different verbs.